We are all set to go from San Cristobal, Dominican Republic in Estadio Panamericano as the United States take on Jamaica, the quarterfinals of the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us. Another warm day here in the Dominican Republic. A slight chance of rain and a little bit of breeze in the forecast as well. Gets us set for a crucial matchup in this competition. Of course, getting into the semifinals, so important, and these are the games that will come up in the early window. Mexico taking on the Dominican Republic at Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez in Santo Domingo. But we, of course, are right here at Estadio Panamericano to get set for this first quarterfinal. And upcoming later on today, it'll be Puerto Rico taking on El Salvador. And the second game here in San Cristobal will be Costa Rica taking on Canada. So a couple of big matchups on the docket today in this quarterfinal stage. And of course, getting the semifinals is so crucial because that gives you that extra chance to get into the World Cup. Well, this is what the United States have done. They have scored a lot of goals and they have not conceded any. 49 goals in 4 games from 14 different players so far for the United States. They have been tremendous in this tournament. And the closest game they played, of course, that 5-0 win over Costa Rica. So a big opportunity awaits both of these teams today as we see what Jamaica was able to do, and maybe their biggest result, that 1-1 draw against Canada, and then in the last round getting the 4-0 win over Cuba in the round of 16 to set up this game here today. These two teams have only faced off one time. That was in the third place game in 2014. So the United States, the 4-time champions, looking to advance on to the semifinals. And getting to the semifinals is so important in this competition because that gives you the chance to, I guess, give yourself a little bit of buffer room in case you lose that semifinal. You still have a chance to advance on to the Under-17 World Cup through the third place playoff. And of course, those games will come up over the weekend. So a big 90 minutes and maybe more ahead for both of these teams today. A couple of United States fans here in attendance as we build you up to first kick. It's the United States and it's Jamaica.
Damas y caballeros, le pedimos ponerse de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de los Estados Unidos, seguido por el himno nacional de Jamaica.
Building up to first kick from San Cristobal, Dominican Republic, and Estadio Panamericano. The first quarterfinal of the day here in San Cristobal sees the United States take on Jamaica. And of course, a big opportunity for both these teams to not only move on in this competition, but stay in the running for those 3 Concacaf positions in the upcoming Under-17 World Cup later on this year in India. Well, let's take a look at Natalia Astrain's lineup for the United States, and plenty of goals in the lineup, led by Amalia Villarreal with 7 goals. Claire Hutton has also chipped in 6. Charlotte Kohler also with 5 goals. It's Riley Jackson to wear the captain's armband. Today's referee out of Haiti is Smedley St. Jean. Cecil Hines out of Trinidad and Tobago will be the 4th official. And of course, the captain on the other side for Jamaica is Danique Wilson. Just going through the pre-match coin toss, seeing who gets the kickoff. So all of that taken care of, and that gives us an opportunity to look at Dane Chambers' starting 11 for Jamaica. We mentioned Danique Wilson is the captain. It's Natoya Atkinson who has 5 goals. She has scored in all 4 of the games for Jamaica so far in this competition, and Leah Brooks will be in goal today for the Reggae Girls. So that gets us set for first kick, a big opportunity for the United States and for Jamaica today. Who will be advancing on to the semifinals? The winner will take on the winner of Costa Rica and Canada later on today. And those matches will come up later on this week. They'll be on Friday. Final checks from the referees, making sure the net is good to go. And now we just await the whistle of our referee, Smedley St. Jean. Just waiting for the top of the hour here in San Cristobal. Of course, it is the United States in the red and the blue kits today. Jamaica in the familiar yellow with the green trim. Just waiting for the top of the hour. It's Chanel Buckley, Natoya Atkinson, who stand over the ball at midfield. And once the whistle goes, we can get this one off and running. There is the whistle, and away we go. It's Jamaica and the United States. This first quarterfinal today in the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championships from San Cristobal in the Dominican Republic. Well, the United States last time out, an 11-0 victory over Curacao after they won their group. As for Jamaica, they got a 4-0 win over Cuba last time out. Runners up to Canada in their group during the group stage. And now a chance to take on the United States. And of course, you'd see the United States as the favorite state just based on what they've been able to do as this ball is played down the left. Trying to roll this cross in. Villarreal was crashing in, but Jamaica able to get this clear. The one outlet player is Atkinson, and she turns upfield. Atkinson dispossessed. Gamero trying to keep it moving. This one cut out by Mignot. There's Natalia Astrain, the manager for this United States side. Trying to see them through to the semifinal stage. They've won this competition 4 times. And this is sent in, a chance at a bicycle kick. It'll fall through for Gamero. And now Giselle Thompson. Gamero once more. And the U.S. will reset. The United States won this competition 2008, 2012, 2016, and 2018. They're the most recent winners of this competition. Of course, it was not contested in 2020. Room to work for Thompson, who rolls this into the middle. Trying to get the shot away. The extra pass, though, there's Jackson. And this is blocked down. Jamaica trying to get it clear through Nelson, and it's out for the throw-in, and already the United States out on the front foot, as you may have expected here early on. Rolling this out wide for Anyeka Gamero. Gonzalez clips it up. The header is in! Only about 2.5 minutes today. That's how long it takes for the United States to strike first, and they lead 1-0 in this quarterfinal. A great ball in and beating Leah Brooks right from the get-go. And the celebration is on. That is goal number 50 in this competition so far for the United States. A perfectly placed header, and the service in from Gonzalez was great. Amalia Villarreal adding to her team-leading total of now 8 goals in this competition. $50 goals in now this their 5th game. And you feel like they may not be done scoring just from that. And these teams have only faced one time in this competition. That was back in 2014, a 7-0 win for the United States. Mallory Pugh actually scored a couple of times in that game. And now another opportunity for the United States. There's Matoya Atkinson putting some pressure on, and she's scored in every game so far in this competition for Jamaica. Again, he's moved out wide for Gamero, under a bit of pressure. He's able to find some space. Trying to move this through. Bouncing around, chance right in the middle. And this punched right up into the air. It's off the crossbar and eventually taken by the goalkeeper. Through the middle, and again taken by Riley Jackson. Here's Frazier. On the half turn, Jackson again looks upfield. Room to work, looking for Gamero at the back post. Gamero just kind of stands this up to the back post. It's kept in play. And then intercepted, but it's still a chance on for the United States. Jackson dispossessed, and Jamaica trying to look upfield. The pass off the mark by Seaton. And here comes the U.S. again through Kohler. The ball rolled across the 6 and taken by Leah Brooks. A player down here for Jamaica is Karasan Lawrence. Dane Chambers telling some of the bench players to go warm up. Maybe keeping one back to make sure that Lawrence is okay to continue. She has that knee taped up. You wonder if that's giving her issues. Lawrence back on her feet and play back underway. Again, Gamero on the turn. Such balanced attack for the U.S. And she's down again, Lawrence. So she might need a substitution here very early on. And of course, not necessarily what you want to see, but it looks like Fredrika Finnegan will be the one to come on. Just 7 minutes gone. That's a tough one to take if you're Karasan Lawrence, and that will be the substitution. So Lawrence is off, and Finnegan is coming on. And there is Lawrence, who needs some help coming off the field. And Finnegan will jog on, and basically like a starter, almost playing from the start, and you just hope that Lawrence is okay. Played into the corner now. Here's Gamero for the U.S. Looking to turn the corner. A sliding challenge will put this out. And the game's first corner kick comes for the United States with 8 minutes gone. Jackson plays this in, one touch, and she'll get it right back. Good touch to find space. Now the in-swinger, the header was blocked down. And Jamaica get this clear all the way out to midfield, where King is there to collect it. Really anything in the attacking half for Jamaica. They had the opening kickoff and then the kickoff after the goal, and they tried to just take it right downfield before they were dispossessed after a few yards. And now a chance in transition. Here's Atkinson. But all of those red and blue jerseys converge. And the U.S. easily able to win this back. Weaving through is Frazier and moves this over. Cutting back, and now the shot on goal. It was a tough angle there from that far side, and Brooks is able to hold on to this in goal. Good opportunity there for Taylor Suarez coming off the left for the United States. And now it's Claire Hutton in the middle. Trying to play this in behind. It'll fall for Gamero after the misplay. Here's Hutton to keep it for the U.S. So calm under pressure, so many of these players for the United States. And now Gamero takes one touch, now takes another, gets end line, and it's out for another corner kick. It's Riley Jackson who will stand over this again for the United States. Jackson's service, looking for Frazier. It looked like she lost her balance there for a moment. Still able to keep it. And the switch of play, back for the corner taker. One touch passing here for the U.S. That one almost off the mark, but Frazier steps in to keep it. Gonzalez, back for Frazier. King comes into the play. King on the overlap. Just able to roll this ball in. Maybe another chance for the U.S. It was blocked down initially. Another shot's blocked third time. And deflecting right through for Leah Brooks. Non-stop pressure here from the United States to start. So much in games like this, with a big favorite like the United States, getting that first goal is so crucial. The longer it stays scoreless, maybe the more hope that the underdog may have. With the United States taking about 2.5 minutes to find that opener through Amalia Villarreal, who touches this out wide for Gamero again. And Gamero lets this bounce out of play, a throw-in for the U.S. Gamero, Hutton, take this on her left foot and sky it out of play. Play through the lines. And this deflected out of play by Wilson. Riley Jackson captaining the team for the third game in this competition. Mia Buta, who starts on the bench today, captained the team in the other two, including last game against Curacao. Here's Hutton again. And now the shot comes on, and this skied out of play once again. Riley Jackson, the Roswell, Georgia native. Her third appearance for the under-17s comes here today. Everybody has played in this tournament. Hutton and Villarreal have now seen action in all 5 games. There's still a couple other players that have played in every game, a chance for them to come off the bench today. You see the decisions from Natalia Astrain as the 90 minutes commence. Here's Frazier. Now Gonzalez striding forward. Villarreal. It looked like Hutton was in an offside position, so she'll let it run all the way through for Leah Brooks. Second ball won in the middle by Jamaica as they try to keep this. Powell along the far side. Eventually it falls for the United States. Gonzalez again, right through the middle. Now for Hutton. Finds space infield. Is touched along, looking for Villarreal. That hit the referee. And it'll be a drop ball going back to Jamaica. Here's Gonzalez looking to start the attack for the U.S. Now Jackson. Letting this roll through. And that ball did go out of play. The U.S. has had a pretty easy time so far in this competition. Goals have come very fast for them. The longest it took them to get to 2 goals was in that 5-0 win against Costa Rica. They scored one in the 4th minute. It was Villarreal, and then Kohler added one 45+1. It only took them 7 minutes to score 2 goals against Curacao the other day. It was actually Onyeka Gamero who scored a hat trick and scored in the 1st minute for the U.S. against Curacao. King with the service, Villarreal the shot, and this is just wide. Another opportunity there for the U.S. to find a second. Trying to play this down the line for the overlapping King. Suarez's ball just off the mark, but they'll have another chance here. Again, moving this out wide. Trying to find that ball in behind. It's cut out again. A lot of defending here for Jamaica in the opening 19 minutes. Nearly had a touch on the ball. Jackson on the turn. Switch of play. This will bounce through for Giselle Thompson. Gamero. Slid through, trying to play through the lines. Villarreal dancing on the ball. Jackson will take a hit from distance, and it's Brooks who can see it fly over her crossbar. No doubt these tournaments can be a grind for any team, but when you have so many different goal scorers, it really helps that you can throw anybody out there on the field and they'll figure it out in one way or another, especially Natalia Astrain and what she's been able to do with this United States side. Now 50 goals scored, 0 conceded. And this is the 5th game of this Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. Here's Finnegan. Finally something on the ball here for Jamaica. What can they make of it? Barely even talked about Abigail Gundry, who's starting in goal today for the United States. Atkinson, who scored in every game for Jamaica. A little bit defending here for the United States. Atkinson, the cross, and it's taken by Gundry.
Pick up quickly. Danik, pick up quickly, Danik, like a 16 pass. Midfield one. That time, 7.
Again, here comes the U.S. That ball rolling towards the end line, and it does stay in play. Brooks will send this downfield.
Not tie. Not tie. 7, 7. Not tie. 7, 7.
Trying to roll this in behind again. Suarez. Villarreal touches it along. Hutton on the first time and slices her shot out of play. Didn't make the contact that she was looking for there. Something on here. Jackson did well just to get a touch on that. And center back so calm on the ball for the United States, and Melissa Gonzalez, Nicola Frazier. Suarez gets end line, is met there by a yellow shirt, and it was Suarez with the last touch. Alicia Nelson coming over defensively. For this Jamaican attack, it's Natoya Atkinson with 5 goals. She leads the team. 3 other players have 2, and a couple others have 1. That's how the goals have broken down, and we've only conceded 2 goals so far in this competition. 1 to Canada in the 1-1 draw, 1 to the Dominican Republic in that 3-1 win. A couple of other shutouts, 7-0 against Bermuda, 4-0 against Cuba. Finnegan, that first touch just let her down. The sun is starting to break through as Finnegan wins this back. Maybe something on here. It's Atkinson trying to get a shot away. Frazier got a touch in there. Really heads up defending. Jackson was there right behind her. Frazier there to clean it up. Just that one attempt really for Jamaica, cross coming in from the right, and it was taken by Abigail Gundry. Again, the U.S. trying to work quickly up the other way. That pass just too far for Villarreal.
Destiny, 13, go there. Shaka behind you, Destiny.
Here's Frazier. Jackson. And nothing there for Jamaica when they want to look upfield. It's almost always there for the U.S., and here they go again. Suarez for Gamero. Villarreal waits in the middle. Gamero trying to keep it and does. Gamero's cross looking for Villarreal. Back heel, and this bouncing through and just wide. That would have been a fantastic goal for the United States. Instead, they do get a corner kick out of it. Gamero with the build-up. Villarreal just with the back heel. And Suarez the shot. Taking a couple bounces before rolling out of play. And it looks like this will be the first half hydration break. A warm day here in San Cristobal. 1-0 in favor of the United States over Jamaica. And the 1 goal going to Amalia Villarreal of the U.S. So good start here for the United States as they look to advance on to the semifinal stage. Reigning champions of this competition back in 2018, the last time it was contested. Players back out on the field after the cooling break. And it will be a corner for the United States. Riley Jackson, the in-swinger. This floated in. Frazier with the header. Jamaica trying to push that line up high again. Gamero out on this near side. Trying to switch the play. Suarez battling for it. Kohler. Gonzalez now has to get back defensively, and here comes Jamaica the other way. Kohler putting pressure on. Heavy touch as this runs out of play. Chanel Buckley was not able to track that down. Here's Kohler and Suarez. Suarez taking off the ball for a moment, but she was able to get back on her feet. Now it's Villarreal, lets it run through, kick save. Leah Brooks keeps it out for Jamaica. A great save, and it stays at 1-0. Now out for a goal kick, but that is big time from Leah Brooks. Another look at it here. Little dummy there. And the shot by Claire Hutton kept out. Would have been her 7th goal of the competition. Instead, Brooks said no. And it's Thompson who steps up. Thompson plays this ahead, and the flag is up for offside. Gamero muscles her way forward. Gamero gets around a defender, now provides the serve. It's bouncing right in the middle. It's a great finish. Charlotte Kohler scores for the United States. Right in the top corner. The U.S. able to double its advantage, and they're flexing on the field. 2-0. Another look at it here. Gamero, it's a deflected ball, and it fell right for Kohler, who was able to slot it into the top corner. Play back underway, and it's a whole lot more difficult now for Jamaica.
Danik is behind you, and not seen her. Maya, follow her, Maya. Don't I tell you know to her. inside with it. Good try, good try. Good try, good try. Get there, get there, get there. Come on, pretty work. Tiny. Body open, so you can see it.
Played down the left. Here comes the U.S. again. This rolled in. It'll fall for Gamero. One touch. Settles, and now the shot blocked down. Kohler again, lifting this in. It's off the crossbar. Cued back and taken by Brooks. Oh, that was nearly a third.
Challenge ball.
Jackson throws the brakes on.
Need more. Pretty play a jump, pretty play a jump. Go. Alright, 7. Danny, follow over. Tiny, jump the line, Tiny. She's free. Free ball. Who confront?
Hutton tried to touch that along. Now Kohler, who's now up to 6 goals in this competition. Touch the end line by Thompson. Tries to roll it back in. A chance to work upfield for Jamaica. And the pass just off the mark by Rakanandinen. Suarez for Kohler. Defender on her back. Kohler, another chance. Jamaica keeps this alive.
Forward pass, come on. Girl behind you. No, forward pass. That time, go.
Atkinson, is there something here for Jamaica? First shot of the game for the Reggae girls. It just bounces into the arms of Abigail Gundry of the North Carolina Courage Academy.
Stay close, good. Stay close. Gotta give her.
Gamero slipping this through. It's Villarreal, and that may have taken a deflection, as this will bounce out of play. Has to be said it was a good save there by Leah Brooks in goal. The U.S. looking for a third already. Jackson, driven ball in. The header comes on, and this bouncing out of play.
Next one over here. Let's do 5 rotations, keep that back leg straight.
This side. I thought your side. Chica, this side. Hey, all right.
Last one over there. 3-inch ones. Down and touch. Top.
Another foul. This will go Jamaica's way.
Next three.
Danny, go up. I thought you want to play weak. Come on, Danny. Frederica, come beside her, Frederica. Maya, up more, Maya. We gave it one.
Good. Just jog back side and then. Good, nice.
Atkinson coming in field. And 2 red and blue shirts converged. And now Jackson leads the break. Here's Villarreal with options up ahead. Gamero lets this run through. Suarez. And bouncing through for Leah Brooks.
silent sprint.
Now up to 51 goals in this competition for the U.S. in this game number 5. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the next game up here at Estadio Panamericano in San Cristobal. Canada and Costa Rica. Should be an intriguing matchup.
Hold on. Last one. Good. Good, Melina. Good.
Dean Chambers is trying to help his team find something in this game. Not been an easy task against the United States. As Frazier sweeps in to put it out of play.
Movement, sprinting. You're still showing. Not, hey, Akira. Nice pace, man.
Good girl, just move in on the jog. Good. Back in across the body.
Jamaica working hard to try to keep this. Jackson got her foot in. The ball comes in, but Frazier is there.
Girl on. Don't lose it, don't lose it up. Do that thing. Nice, tap line,
Weaving through. Thompson gets it back out wide for Onyeka Gamero. He's been great so far down this right side. Gamero weaving her way in, and that was off the mark. Villarreal, though, wins it right back. Her service blocked down. Now Gamero for Jackson. Trying to set up the shot. It was a heavy touch, though, and it's turned over. Finnegan. And Kohler coming from behind. Now Frazier. And this out of play. There has to be a sense of frustration if you're Jamaica. Here's Thompson. Jackson coming forward again. Villarreal. Jackson scores! Riley Jackson, great build up again from the United States. Little 1-2 with Villarreal. And they score yet again. Just pouring it on here in this first half. Another look at it here. Jackson just continued to run out of the midfield. One pass. Actually may have taken the deflection off of Mignot there in central defense. Nonetheless, it fell right for Jackson again, who was able to bury it. And it's now 3 goals for the U.S. within 42 minutes. And they have completely taken control of this game. And Natalia Estrain asking for more. 14 different players had scored goals coming into this. Still a couple that have not scored. 4 to be exact, at least for field players. Thompson. Continues to move it. Thompson gets it back. Jackson. Ball floated in. Villarreal brings it down. But Villarreal was in an offside position. Again, this bouncing out of play. Hutton will move it around. And the U.S. continuing to press. Jackson. Gamero. Spinning out of play once again. See how much stoppage time we get. We did have the cooling break, as there is now an opportunity here for Jamaica to break. 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. It's a mostly domestic-based Jamaican team, although 2 players do play in the United States and 1 plays in England. Just a minute to play here in this first half. Nifty little flick there to spring the U.S. into the attack again. Seaton was there to get it clear. Trying to switch the play, but nothing again is there for Jamaica. Lunging challenge there, but that is the end of the first half. A really strong first 45 minutes for the United States. Villarreal, Kohler, and Jackson, the goal scorers for the U.S. Jamaica, they have a steep hill to climb in the second 45 minutes, but after 45 minutes here from San Cristobal in our first quarterfinal, it's the United States 3, Jamaica 0. Highlights from the first 45 minutes of action from this quarterfinal between the United States and Jamaica. And the scoring got started very early, and that was the header from Amalia Villarreal to open the scoring. A great ball in there from Alyssa Gonzalez. One of the few players coming into this game that did not have a goal contribution, whether it be a goal or an assist. She gets one there on a brilliant ball in. And that gave the United States the lead in the 3rd minute of play. And the U.S. would keep the pressure on here. Suarez forcing another save out of Leah Brooks. It was the U.S. who really were on the front foot throughout this entire game and through that first half. And then Gamero was able to roll this in, a little back heel, and Suarez had to play that through traffic. And eventually another kick save there by Leah Brooks. Then Gamero with the service coming in again. Falls right to the penalty spot, and Kohler able to find the finish. A beautiful finish that was by Charlotte Kohler to make it 2-0 to the U.S. right in the top corner. And the celebration on for the Americans, and they would still have more, and this would be the 3rd goal, and a great one it was. Riley Jackson coming straight from the midfield and able to slot it past the goalkeeper in Leah Brooks. Another look at it here, little touch there from Villarreal, and there is the finish. Not a whole lot in that first 45 though for this Jamaica side, as that would be the final whistle to bring us to the end of this first half. As we look at the Halftime stats, 21 shots to Jamaica's 1. It's been all U.S., over 80% possession as they have been in complete control. So it's halftime here from San Cristobal. Second half is on the way.
I went from maybe I can to I know I will. From isn't she cute to fight. Coaches who seem stuck on we can now say we did. From women's football to every 90 minutes, I'm reminded we belong.
quieres huele.
What? They're old pilots. We can just put it there. Oye, creo que está diciendo. Acá nos subimos a dos. Nosotros no sabíamos que tú estabas ahí. Sí, sabíamos.
Getting set for the second 45 minutes of action here from San Cristobal and Estadio Panamericano. Our first quarterfinal right here at the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. And it looked like there was one sub for the U.S. Claire Hutton will be coming off the field. And it will be Lauren Martino who will be coming on for this second half. And maybe more if Jamaica can make a comeback here in the second half. It's looking very unlikely just at how this game has played out. It also looks like Melina Rabimbas is coming on as well. And she stands over the ball, number 14 in blue. There is the whistle, and away we go. 45 more minutes here from San Cristobal, the United States, and Jamaica. We'll see what this second half has in store. There are the two subs, Villarreal and Hutton coming off. Martino and Rabimbas both coming on. The two leading goal scorers for the U.S. coming off the field. Pressure from behind, the U.S. able to win it back, and they look upfield quickly. Kohler plays it through, Suarez cuts it in field. Plenty of options there, it's still Suarez, now it's Kohler, and the shot is dragged wide. Good opportunity there for the U.S. This just put straight out of play by Leah Brooks. Nothing doing there for Jamaica. Trying to touch this along. Nothing doing there. Reset here at the back. Gonzalez, who with the first assist of the day for the U.S. Really good ball in for Villarreal. And this will go back Jamaica's way. Dane Chambers had to know how difficult this was going to be today. It's always hard going up against the United States, but when they have been in this sort of form in this competition, takes it up another notch. As this is sent down the line, Suarez making the lung-busting run down this near side. Jackson on the turn as they switch the point of attack here. Camaro calling for it. Instead, this played infield, looking for that extra pass. And Kohler thought there was somebody providing width, but nobody was there. Free kick coming here for the U.S. Let's see what they can muster up. Suarez and Jackson standing over it. We'll see who will take this in the end. This will be the captain, Jackson. And it's headed clear. Kohler will chase it down and send it all the way back to midfield, where it's collected by Thompson. And the U.S. can reset. You saw the halftime stats, over 80% possession for the United States. They had 21 shots to Jamaica's 1 through the first 45 minutes. As they have been in complete control, the Americans. These two players hit the deck behind the play. Gamero. Kohler lofting this in. On the volley, it's off the crossbar. Great chance there for Martinho. Not able to get it by Leah Brooks. And this one swept clear. The U.S. still able to keep it through King. And now it's Frazier. Gamero. That did come off a Jamaican player last. It's a throw in here, but let's look back at that last sequence of play. Right on the volley, and maybe a little fingertip on that by the goalkeeper to just push that onto the crossbar. I have to say that's a strong save by Leah Brooks just to get something on it. And now scoops up this attempt from Onyeka Gamero. Suarez trying to keep this in play. She is deemed to have committed a foul there on Akila Johnson. Play through the middle. Moving this into a wide position, it's Suarez. But Suarez was in an offside position. She is always looking to take players on. Using that pace, using that skill. She's got it all. It's really given Akila Johnson a lot to consider from a defensive perspective, and it's all laughs and smiles on the bench for the United States. Maybe haven't quite had that finishing touch as they've had in previous games, but 3 goals is nothing to shake your head at. Be a free kick here for Jamaica now. Maybe something here for Jamaica. Janelle Buckley standing over it. Buckley sends it in. Header to get it clear. Still just that one shot. Now it's Suarez. Return back this time and keep the ball for the U.S. Jackson sprays it out to the right. Thompson's waiting for it. Now Gamero. Onyeka Gamero turns the corner. Options to aim for in the middle. The cross comes in, lets it run through. Every time the U.S. lose it, they're always trying to get it back as quick as possible. Just like here, Suarez. Now it's Kohler. Gamero. And now Jackson. Jackson will give and go. Now moves it out for Suarez. Just a passing clinic right now by the U.S. King trying to get the cross in. Jamaica able to get this clear. Now can they carry it out? Kohler stopped that progress. Cleared out to midfield now. To the end line, it put back in the middle, and this one over the line. It's a goal for Melina Rabimbas. And the U.S. have added yet another goal to the tally. Just able to bundle it over the line, whatever it takes. And the United States now have 4. Another look at the cross coming in right off the midsection. The assist goes to Onyeka Gamero, and the goal will go to Melina Rabimbas. And Leah Brooks just not able to get across to put it in.
Way back in.
4 goals for the United States. An impressive showing here. Only their first of this second half. Kohler for Savannah King, and she was in an offside position. Suarez. Getting this ball out to the near side and deflected out for another throw-in. They come again, Kohler for Suarez, King, down the line for Suarez, who might be tiring out a bit. She's been doing a lot of running. Deflecting into the middle, Rabimbas already with 1 goal, and this time dispossessed by Taisha Nelson. It is tracked down centrally again by Martinho. Rabimbas taking off the ball once again. King couldn't get there for the United States. Atkinson for Jamaica wins a throw-in. Jackson controlling things again for the United States. And they are in control, 4-0. 3 goals in the first half, just 1 so far in this second. Gamero. King for Kohler. Now Frazier trying to lay this off for Jackson. Here's Frazier again.
Thank you.
Suarez. Rabimba sliding this through. King. King just wide. One of the few players in this United States roster without a goal. And that was nearly one there. And some substitutions coming. It'll be Avery Johnson. Johnson will be coming on alongside Gabrielle Bryan. And the 2 substitutions there. Second substitution window utilized. Also Finnegan coming off, who came on early in that first half for the injured player in Karasan Lawrence. The U.S. on the attack again. Gamero plays it out to the right. Gamero gets it back. Suarez tried to return that for Kohler. Just hit off the back of the Jamaican defender. Here's Jackson. Give and go. Jackson now moves it out wide. Suarez is in acres of space. Fires the cross in. A little bit too far, but still a chance here. Wanted Thompson to continue a run, but Jackson picks it up again. Will send one towards goal. And just a little bit too high as Brooks watches it sail out of play. Looks like that'll be Mia Buta coming on. Thompson plays it in field. Now Jackson, second ball picked up by Kohler. Jackson. U.S. so calm in possession. They know the right moments to strike. Not trying to force anything. feel like you could have that tendency when you have so much of the ball. You might get a little bit complacent every now and then, but the U.S. has really been disciplined in this game. Sliced clearance. This ball will roll all the way to the near touchline, but stay in play. Here's King. Some contact just at the top of the area. Kohler now. Kohler takes a drive. And this one out of play. Another good opportunity there for Charlotte Kohler. 5 goals in this competition. You add one today. Look at it here. Just going wide. And the substitution. You see Mia Buta come on. Alongside Mia Uliaro. And 2 Mias come on. So some more substitutions here for the United States, and it's Brooks who will put it back in play. Just one sub now remains for the U.S. 25 more minutes to go. There are the 2 subs. Kohler and Gamero will be coming off. Quick passing there, but the last pass was just behind the intended target. There's Buta. It's a wide out to the right. Uliaro just onto the field. Atkinson physical defending there. Going to come infield once more. It's all the way back for Frazier. Suarez tried to turn the corner again on Akila Johnson, and a foul called. Johnson just wasn't letting that happen again, but Taylor Suarez has been so dangerous. Really strong game down this left side for the U.S. Looks like it's Riley Jackson standing over it and ready to take. Jackson will play this in for Suarez. One touch, now the shot, and it's pushed over the bar. Great save by Leah Brooks. Something off the training ground there for the U.S. And nearly came off. Just a bit of a bobble there in that initial touch. Still able to get the shot away. Corner kick here. It's floated in. Atkinson trying to get it clear, and there will be a foul. A player down, and that is Natoya Atkinson. Remember, has scored in every game so far. 5 goals for Atkinson.
I don't know which one it is. I'm back. You're not going to push it. Like I'd rather you.
And a goal kick there. And only a couple of touches there for Jamaica. For the U.S. able to win it back. Played into space for Buta, and Buta's in an offside position. Mia Buta, pretty cool story, has Indian heritage, and with a couple more wins, if they can finish this one off and win one more game, either in the third place game or in the semifinal, they'll be through to the U17 World Cup that will take place in India. Kind of a cool side story for the U.S. Yes, that's a handball against Maya Raghunandanan. More space opens up for Thompson down the right. Liaro serves it in, the header steered just wide. It was a free header there for Melina Rabimbas. And not able to find the frame of goal. Another look at it here. Had the right idea, put it back across the face of goal, back where the ball came from. Just off the mark. And it looks like it'll be the second half cooling break. Warm day here in San Cristobal. Quarterfinal. And some lopsided score lines in these first two quarterfinals. It's Mexico 9, Dominican Republic 0. Of course, the U.S. 4-0. Looks like that's Kate Markgraf. Of course, working for U.S. Soccer and U.S. women's soccer legend. Taking in some U17 action here. The U.S. will, or pardon me, Jamaica will put this back in play. Leah Brooks on the goal kick. Get play back underway. Got 17 more minutes to go. Frazier, nervy back pass. And luckily, her teammate and center back partner, Alyssa Gonzalez, was right there to put it out of play. The United States is yet to concede in this competition. You'd feel like a little bit more difficult though with either Costa Rica or Canada upcoming. Canada the favorite, you have to say, in that game. U.S. already having beaten Costa Rica 5-0 in the last game of the group stage. This is out for a corner kick. First of the game for Jamaica, coming here at the 74-minute mark. Abigail Gundry hasn't really had to do much tonight. Gabriel Bryan to drive this in. Good service in. There's a chance there, but Oliaro takes it out for the U.S. Buta calling for it. A little deflection, otherwise she may have been on offside. Slipped in. Here's Suarez. Suarez, another save. Suarez on the follow. Sees this go out of play. It's a goal kick. Another look at it. Leah Brooks has come up with some big saves today, whether it just be a tip onto the crossbar, a kick save, or one like that. She's been up to the challenge, no doubt about it. Here's Suarez again. Long ball coming in again. Takes a couple of bounces. Picked up by Mia Buta. Comes back infield and serves it out for Oliaro into the corner. Oliaro. Square ball in, Rabimbas. The extra pass, Buta over the bar. Again, good build-up from the United States and just not able to find a finish in that instance. Another opportunity there goes awry. Trying to slide this through again and rolling all the way out. Another goal kick. And the last substitution. We'll see Riley Jackson come off. And Shea Harvey will be the one coming on. Jackson will hand off the captain's armband. We'll go to Mia Buta. These two have been sharing the captaincy duties so far in this competition. So Shea Harvey will replace Jackson, one of the goal scorers today. Harvey and her 4 goals so far in this competition come on. Buta playing through the lines, continues her run, then was cut off. There's always red and blue shirts surrounding the ball. Here's Harvey just onto the field, and looks like Savannah King has gone down for a moment behind the play. This is played through and cleared away. King is still down, and the referee now will stop play. just be cramps on a very warm day. Look at, see what may have occurred here. Maybe just landed awkwardly. A long stoppage here, with King being treated. And the referee just sorting some things out as well. Looks like the players coming back out onto the field. It's almost a second cooling break. There's no more subs available for the U.S., so we'll have to continue on. It looked like King was preparing to come back on. Waiting right there at midfield. And both injured players now able to come back on. Going to play this out wide. Trying to switch the play here. On the turn, and now it's Suarez. And all that space again for her to exploit. Cross bouncing in, and the finish is off the mark. Mia Olario coming in from the far side, attacking that ball with her left foot. Not able to find the frame of goal. And another sub here for Jamaica. Another couple of subs, rather. Sunday Amele will come on alongside Kiona Toloic. Mignot will be one to be replaced, and it looked like the injured Destiny Powell came off the field just a moment ago. The two subs there for Jamaica. Serving this out to the right. Thompson making the long run. And again, put out of play. The U.S. just trying to see this to the finish line. If they don't score again, it would be the smallest margin of victory for them in this competition. They have wins by 20, 13, 5, and 11. Buta. Switch of play. And a whistle. It'll be a free kick to the U.S. Just trying to go over the top and got that hand up near the neck area. The referee spotting that on Natoya Atkinson. Now the set piece here for the U.S. This driven in. The header glancing over to the near side. Frazier tries to keep it in. Instead slices it out of play. Four minutes to go as the U.S. tries to see this to the finish line. Spot in the semifinal awaits against either Costa Rica or Canada. Goalkeeper coming all the way into the center circle here. Dane Chambers just sending everybody forward at this point. Might as well. Ball lifted in. Good depth on this service. A diving save for Abigail Gundry. Hasn't touched the ball too many times today, to be fair. Again, working the ball out on the flanks. Oliaro coming in field. Goals with their left foot and just over the bar. Another attempt from distance. There it is again, Oliaro. Just not enough dip there until the end when it was already out of play. Buildup. Trying to slide this through, collision behind the play, but it still goes on. And again, it's Leah Brooks with another fantastic save. Now, this could be upwards of 8 or 9 for the U.S., if not for the talent of Leah Brooks in goal. Something special here for Jamaica at the U17 level. And a bright future ahead, no doubt. Here's Oliaro. Serves it back out wide. The flag stays down. Into a wide position. Oliaro. A bit more finesse on that cross. cut out of play. Well, there will be no stoppage time. We'll end it right at 90 minutes. And the United States moving on to the semifinal stage of the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. 4 goals today. Riley Jackson, Charlotte Kohler, Amalia Villarreal, and Melina Rabimbas. A thorough victory, plenty of possession, a ton of shots, and almost nothing the other way for Jamaica. Full time from San Cristobal. The United States 4, Jamaica 0.
Eso no es con cara, Larissa, es dormir.
Leah Brooks of the Jamaica national team. Leah, your team was able to reach quarterfinals. What does it mean being able to reach to this point?
Well, I mean, our Jamaica U17 hasn't reached this point yet, so obviously it's a big milestone. We were trying to take it all the way, so that's unfortunate. I feel like these girls put their hearts out today. I mean, I played as hard as I could today, and I think that was that's what it's important. Yeah, so that's.
What did you learn from this competition?
I learned that this competition is all about resilience and determination and just about who wants it more. Obviously, playing the U.S. is a tougher team, but at the end of the day, I feel like they wanted it more than we did. I feel like this team played really hard, and I feel like I know how hard they can play, and I feel like we could have done a little bit more. But I'm proud of these girls so much. I'm so proud.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you so much.
Riley Jackson of USA national team. Riley, how does a team as strong as USA ensure that you don't go into the remaining games feeling overconfident?
I think that we just need to accept every challenge that's put in front of us and do what we know how to do what we need to do, and just stay humble.
What team would you say is your biggest competition at this point?
We take every game one game at a time, do what we need to do to be the best and win this tournament, take any challenges put in front of us, so just one game at a time, whoever's next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Full-time highlights from San Cristobal and Estadio Panamericano, the United States and Jamaica. The first quarterfinal here in San Cristobal. And it was the United States early on, the 3rd minute, able to get the first goal of the game through Amalia Villarreal, her 8th goal of the competition. And the United States is first, and it would stand up as the game-winning goal in this one. A great ball served in by the center back, Alyssa Gonzalez. And it got the United States going in minute number 3, about 2.5 minutes on the clock when that goal was put home. And there would be more coming for the U.S. Suarez was really dangerous down that left side and forcing a save out of Leah Brooks. Chances would keep on coming. A little back heel from Villarreal. Suarez, though, not able to finish there through some traffic. The back heel, and then this ball just trickling out of play. Suarez again would serve this in the middle, and it would be another kick save by Leah Brooks, who played a really strong game. But then Gamero put that ball in, a deflected ball right to the penalty spot where Charlotte Kohler was able to put it away. A great finish. And the United States find its 2nd goal. And the celebrations as well. And that would not be all in the first half. Riley Jackson slotting this one home. Little give and go with Villarreal. And the captain, Riley Jackson, able to give the U.S. a 3-0 advantage going in to the halftime locker room. The assist going to Amalia Villarreal. So a goal and an assist for the United States is number 16. And more celebrations for the U.S., where they will take on either Canada or Costa Rica in the semifinals. And once the second half got underway, more of the same. And the U.S. just continuing to put this pressure on. And another good save here by Leah Brooks. Kohler with the service. And this ball just tipped up onto the crossbar there. Lauren Martino had the opportunity, but Gamero would find herself in space again. And this would be tapped over the line by Melina Rabimbas on her birthday. Able to get the goal for the United States. And I'm sure that is a birthday present that she's very pleased to have. So that was the 4th goal of the game for the U.S. They would still have a few more opportunities as this game progressed. This one, though, just going by the post. Savannah King, one of the few players without a goal in this competition for the U.S. I couldn't find one there. There'll be another chance here from Jackson and Suarez. And another fine save by the goalkeeper, Leah Brooks, to push that out of play. Up and over the bar. And that would be the end of the 90 minutes. The U.S. earn a 4-0 victory, and they are moving on to the semifinals, where either Costa Rica or Canada await. And the full-time stats, 37 shots in all for the U.S., well over 80% of the possession. Only 2 shots for Jamaica, both of them on target, but still not able to find anything in this game here today. So the United States is on to the semifinals. Still one more game to come here from San Cristobal as Canada will take on Costa Rica. We'll step aside for now as the United States beats Jamaica by 4-0.
That's great. why I put down the word experience.